On what's happening YouTube. Good morning, everybody. My mom's in here. Hi, Oakley. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. Uncle Teddy's just doing a live here today because I haven't been live for a little bit, and there's a couple things that I want to go over. So let me make sure the mic's working. See if we got 4 people in here. I can see the chat. What does the plus sign do? Start a poll. Okay, the chat. Top chat, super chat, top chat messages such as potential spam live chat. All messages are visible. Welcome to the live chat. So yeah, good morning. I am going to talk a few things today with a few of the different products I have, and I also want to talk about my new store, our new store that we opened up, and a couple other things. So we're going to wait for a couple. Hey, what's up, H&S, Hunting and Stuff? What's up, buddy? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Audio good? Video good? Everything okay? Give me the thumbs up if everything is working correctly. Just want to make sure. The American Angler, good morning. What's up, Alvin? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Appreciate you coming in. That's the American Angler Outdoors. That's the new RUKU on my, if you go to my description of my videos, you'll see that that's a outdoor network. And that's Alvin, so thank you for coming in, Alvin. I appreciate you. We're going over a couple, we're going over my new store today, and we're going to go over a few products that, coming up on my channel here. So I'm sitting in the house looking out once a while to watch it snow. It's snowing there? Yeah, it's a little chilly here. It's not snowing, but it's pretty dreary. So, but thank you all for coming in. I appreciate that. Hit that like button if you haven't. But Alvin and the American Angler Outdoors Network, if you saw my post, hey Chris, thanks for coming in. He is responsible for getting my channel up on the RUKU TV. And if anybody's interested in going over and checking that out, please do so. I was pretty excited about that, to have a different platform to be on. And Alvin reached out to me and asked me, hey Cheesehead, what's up, Brian? Thank you for coming in. I'm vertical, buddy. I know you don't like that. But this is the kind of lives that I like to do, in the mornings when I like to get a little close and personal with the community and all my followers and things. So, but yeah, the American Angler Outdoor Network is pretty cool. Alvin's we talk and communicate a lot already on there, so that's really cool. So I'm really looking forward to doing some exciting things with them coming up here. I'm sure we're going to be doing some live streaming together, talking about some topics. Hunting and fishing, so that'll be really cool. So keep an eye out for that. We'll probably do it. We can do it on my channel. I'm sure we'll be doing it on other channels as well. But we're just waiting for Alvin to, let us know what we're gonna do in our plans. We're talking about that, so it's all in the process. So I'm really excited about that for this year. And as you know, always ready. Cool. Certified Fishing Nut. What's up, buddy? Thank you for coming in. And as you know, I'll be doing, fishing's coming real quick. Do I make lures for walleye? It depends what kind of lures. I make paddle baits and things like that, and I make a 2-penny grub. And that's one of the most lure used for walleye. The catches walleye is the grub, the 2-penny grub. And I use dual molds for that. I also have a couple AI molds, but I do the paddle tails, the 4-inch, 3 3/4 inch paddle tails, and then I also do the grubs. I think for walleye, I think that's about all that I have for walleye. So you have to go over to my website, offtalkoutdoors.us, and do that. But yeah, make sure you guys are hitting the like button on the way in. I appreciate that. I wanted to also say thank you for all your support, everybody in here and everybody out there on YouTube. But that's what I base my lives, something like this. Hey, Hooked, what's up, buddy? Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. And that's why I said what's happening YouTube. I'm just putting it out there, what's going on with me and my channel and what happened. Any announcements and things, I'm going to do this style of live. So hope you guys enjoy it and hope everything's okay. Is the audio, video, and everything good? I just wanted to make sure everything's okay before we get into it. I'll give it a look after this is over. Yeah, or you can email me, Hunting and Stuff. Hunting and Stuff, great supporter of my channel. I can't thank you enough. Everybody in here, thank you, Bob. But Hunting and Stuff follows me everywhere, and he's always commenting and things like that. So I really do appreciate you, man. Always good to me. Okay, Brian, thank you for that. I appreciate you. I have RUKU. Do you have a link or search for? Yeah, you can look up. I have a link in my description of my videos. Chris, you can do that, or I'm gonna make Alvin a moderator in here. Let me go back in American. Let me see if I can do that first. Yeah, add moderator. So Alvin, standard moderator. So Alvin, he is the director and CEO and president of the American Angler Outdoors Network. So he is a mod now. So if he wants to share that link in here, he's more than welcome to. I can't share links in this style of live, so I can't do it, but any of my moderators can go to my channel and you can share the link out. So just so you guys know. I know you do, Brian. I know, buddy. I know. Yeah, and I think this is a great platform, and this is a great style for me to do my lives like this when I'm like showing things off and things. But I do like the studio lives. Don't get me wrong, like stuff like we do with Jason and all that, or if we have a topic-based live. I always like to get and I've told you this 1,000 times. I always like to have a topic-based live, and that's why I don't want to just come on here and just start talking about whatever. I have a couple of things planned out, and I try to keep it as topic-based as I can. The American Angler Outdoors. Okay, you found a fishing nut. Okay, thanks. I'll just search for it. Yeah, you can do that. I have the link right in my description of my videos, Chris. So you can go down there and just click the link and you're over to it. It's that simple. And let's get to one of my most exciting announcements. Before I do that, I always like to give a shout out to my affiliates and partners. Hey, Chris, what's up, brother? Thank you for coming in. And I'd like to give a shout out to Fishoholic, FishAngler, Yolatech, Angler Tungsten, Placino, Rubline Sense, Domain Outdoors LLC, Winsent, Alima Shield, and now I added another company to my repertoire of affiliates and sponsors, and that's Cam Park. And that was the Cam Park camera from Voo Peak that I did the other day, and I worked out a deal. Hey, what's up, Bob? What's up, Glenn? Thank you for coming in. I worked out a deal with them, so I am an affiliate partner with that group now, and they sell a bunch of things. I didn't really know exactly what all they sold until I researched their company, and I saw there was a bunch of trail cameras, there's a bunch of home security cameras and stuff like that they sell. They sell ring lights and other lighting and things like that, so it's a really cool company. So you'll be seeing posts of me posting trail cameras and things. They're really affordable. You saw the quality of the pictures on them. So I'm going to look forward to working with them as well. I'd also like to thank my sponsors. As you all know, I do sponsor packages instead of memberships. And the sponsor packages include $5, $10, and $25. You can do it anytime. There's no commitment. The $5 one is a 2-week sort of program where I put your social media, I post to your social media, I share your stuff on my channel, on my community tabs to get you out there. I'm not saying that I'm a million, I get you a million views or anything, but I like to share you out on all my social media. You're in my videos. Usually the name comes up in all my videos and stuff like that. Take care, buddy. Back to work. All right, certified. Thank you for coming in, bud. I appreciate it. So that's what I do. The $10 one is you get a free pack of my baits, free shipping with that package as well. John Switzer, what's up? What's up, Johnny? Thank you for coming in. It's PA Trapping and Outdoors. John Switzer, what you do? Change your name over there, PA. That's awesome. Another great supporter of my channel, another great dude there, so go check him out. Everybody in here, check each other out, please. I appreciate that. It's, I like to network everybody, get everybody going on each other, so that's cool. You lost your, how'd you lose your other account? Did it get hacked or something? Sorry to hear that. So you're starting all over again, basically? We'll wait for his comments in there. But yeah, so I do the package. The $10 package includes the first, the $5 you get shared out, but it's a 3-week package. Hey, Coyote Whacker, thank you for coming in, buddy. I appreciate you. Are you going to be up at the Rendezvous this year? Hope to see you up there. It's always a good time up there at the Rendezvous. I believe it's May 16th. or that weekend of the 16th, 17th, 18th, something like that. So we're going to be doing that this year also. So make sure you guys check that out. And getting back to the sponsorship packages. There you go, buddy. Thank you for sharing that, H&S. I appreciate you. Yeah, get him going again. I don't know. If I got, I'll go back over, make sure I hit it and get back onto your videos. And then the $25 one is a full month of me sharing you out on my channel, on my community tabs, Instagram, Facebook, all that, all my social media. And you get your, your logo and stuff in my videos for that. Hey, Dad, thanks for coming in. And so that's that package. And what I like about that is there's no commitment. Every month you don't have to pay. You can pay whenever you want. You can stop. You don't have to do anything. You just pay. If you want to send me it, I use PayPal, Venmo. That's all the information's in my description. So so I wanted to thank Jason from JJ Drones for getting his sponsor package. I wanted to thank Carl from Chillin' in Indiana. I wanted to thank Dan, the droning veteran. I wanted to thank Rick from Big Tiny's Outdoors. And I also wanted to thank Keith, Doc Reed for getting their sponsorship packages for me this month. I really appreciate that. So, and that all goes back into the channel and helps with the baits and things like that, and just things for the channel. It all goes right back into it. So that's that. Now we're going to get into the other stuff that I'm sure you guys clicked on. First, I did a video last night on, and I don't have it in here, and I am going to go get that right now so you guys see that real quick. We're going to go over that first, and then we'll talk about my store and things like that. So let me go grab that extender. I forgot to bring it in here. I was running around letting the dogs in, and I forgot to grab the extendable arm. So I'm going to go grab that real quick. So I'll be right back. Let me grab that. Sorry to leave you. I should have been prepared more, but I was running around this morning, and the dogs were outside barking. So I had to let them in real quick. And let me get this extendable camera arm here to show you guys. There we go. I got so much stuff here to go over. So, okay, so I'm back, and I apologize for doing that. I hate leaving the live. So we're going to go, I did a video on this extendable camera arm, and this is from 4th Arrow, if you can see it. 4th Arrow, I don't know if that's backwards, there you go. 4th Arrow camera arm. It's an extendable camera arm. It has a nice, it's all metal, solid mount. It's got a little star with the teeth to grip, so you can adjust this anywhere you want, up and down. And like I said, I just premiered a video on it last night. Really good, really great company. Winscent, 4th Arrow, and Final Rest are all like the same. They're all intermingled. So this is the camera arm, and it's got a little screw here like a tripod. You can put your GoPro mount on here. You can put another camera mount on there. It's very sturdy. It does extend out. I said 6 foot in the thing, and I believe this is 8 foot. No, that's 6 foot. 6 foot something. But this is the huge camera arm that goes all the way back. I could probably touch my ceiling fan with it. But yeah, it's that long. It's awesome. I'm going to get some great shots, and I think this is going to add to my channel a lot. But some of the questions that were in the live, and I did send it over to my rep over at Winscent. This is the tree mount, and this screws right into a tree, okay? And then this sits right into it like that, and this goes to the tree. So you can mount it either way, and it just slides in. It's really adorable. But this, there's people asking, because on public land, and some people in the state, you can't screw into a tree on public land. If you have private, even some private, people don't want you to screw into trees. So I am looking for a, they do have camera arm mounts, because 4th Arrow makes the camera mount for the company. Winscent is like the scent part of it. 4th Arrow is like the camera and the recording part of the company. And then you have Final Rest, which is like the bog pod type deal, like the Final Rest. They're called Final Rest. They're like the shooting sticks and tripods and stuff like that. And so people were asking about, can you check and see about a strap? So I called or emailed them last night, and I'm going to see what Joe says about this. But they sell these in 4-packs as well, so you can mount them on your property or whatever where you're allowed to, and then you can just take your arm and just stick it in there. So you already have it, so you're not screwing it in every time. So, yeah, how you feel? Yeah, my daughter, Carly, stayed home today. She's a little sick, so she got a cold. So hopefully she gets better because she has a tournament this weekend in West Virginia. So, huh? Okay. Well, hopefully you get better. What are you eating? She's eating. She didn't even ask me to make me breakfast. No, I'm kidding. You're sick. No, but she's down and out right now. So she's okay. People are saying, I hope you feel better. Hope you feel better, Carly. She said thank you, guys. So she got to stay home today, but she's really sick. She don't stay home much from school. She's a good hard worker, and I'm proud of her for that. So when she's sick, she gets to stay home. So, but yeah, I'm looking into the strap so I can get it out to you guys. As soon as I find out some information, I am going to let you all know. It'll probably be posted on the community tab on my Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. All right, Coyote, thank you for coming in, bud. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming in. Hit that like button if you haven't. So that's the one thing that I did yesterday. So I'm really excited about this. I don't know. I don't know how I would incorporate this with my fishing yet. But if I would mount something on my boat, I won't screw this into my boat. But if I could mount something on the boat to extend this. But I have my Yolatech, my Power Stick Yolatech. So I'm not really worried about it. I have great shots from that already. So we're going to go into those other products here really soon. But I do want somebody in here. That camera extension is really nice and should be a valuable tool for hunters. Yes, it's going to be a great tool for the hunters for sure. It's going to have different angles. I'm going to do a bunch of different shots with that. And I may even do something from behind and like so you can see in the front, you know, what's going on in front of you and stuff like that. But yeah, for B-roll and things too, it's going to be an awesome little thing. It's very light too. You can strap it to your backpack. Very light, or you can use it as a walking stick. Now, that's whatever somebody said, use it as a walking stick. But it's a very nice product, and I wanted to thank Fourth Arrow for sending this to me and letting me do the review and everything on them. I've been working with them for the last couple of years, so really great company. So make sure you go check them out. And all the companies that I'm talking about today are in my description of my videos. If you look at my descriptions, I spend a lot of time on doing the descriptions for you guys to get all the information that I have on the companies and things that I'm working with. So. Carly's you're in the picture. I didn't know if you wanted to be in the picture or not. I can move it though. No, okay. She just made her burger or whatever she's eating for breakfast and she sat down in the picture. So, but yeah, the next thing, what I really want to do is I want to get one of the mods here. In this video right here, can you unscrew the handle and use it as a use it with a ratchet strap? No, you can't take this off. This is all welded with the washer here, and it's welded to the mount. But like I said, they have, if you go on their website, they have blind arm kits for like videoing and things. So I'm wondering, I'm hoping Joe gets back to me today. I'm wondering if this, and all this is a tube, probably a 1/2-inch tube with a square in the middle of it. So you could slide that into it. So I don't know, you could probably just use a regular tube without that square, but it would probably spin. It would spin on you. That's why that square's in there, to keep it locked in. But you could probably put that in there with just a tube and ratchet strap it and then put it up. But I'm asking Joe because, like I said, they have the camera arms. And hey, Peeler, what's up? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you so much. But I asked Joe about a ratcheting style, and some of their camera arms do have a ratcheting style or a clamp style that goes onto a tree stand. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. So we're gonna get the information off of Joe, and then I'll get that information to you as soon as possible. So what I was getting back to, if somebody is a mod in here, I gotta make Brian a mod. I don't know why I didn't make Brian a mod. I'm making Brian a mod from Cheesehead. So there. But if anybody in here is a mod, if you go to this video right here, just go into the description to the one I posted. I posted it on purpose. I put my link to my new store. So we launched our new store yesterday, so I'm really excited about that. Hi, and Muddy, what's up? Hey, Squirrel, what's up, buddy? Thank you for coming in. So we are really excited. I've been working on it for a while. As you've seen, I have a lot of dye sublimated stuff that I've been wearing over the years and stuff, but it's overseas getting all that stuff. So I wanted something local. And the store and the company is literally 3 minutes away down the street. And they made these t-shirts for me. They made these hats for me. And they're really good quality. They're not a screen print. They're a heat sink, which is a really nice print. They're not the dye sublimation, but they last a lot longer and they don't fade in the wash and things like that. So I wanted a good quality product for you, but I wanted to keep the prices affordable for all you guys. So yeah, thank you very much, H&S, for sharing that. There's my store right there. Hunting and Stuff just shared it out. Please go over to it. Give it some traffic, browse through it. I think I have over 70 products on there right now. I think I'm to the limit on the website. And Chris, or Charlie, from over at C3, all his information is down below of my store. And he was nice. He's like, hey, do you want me to take this off of here? And I said, no, absolutely not. I want to put your name out there. You guys can go over and order straight from him anything that you want. You can deal with him. He'll even set up a store for you if you want to create your own store. So definitely go check out C3. Signs is what it's called. But go over to my store, browse. I made the prices as low as possible as I could. That's the price, and then you have to pay for shipping on there, and the shipping's not expensive, which is really cool. Catch you all again. It's time for chores. All right, Chris, thanks for coming in. You looks like you're the slow one here. Yeah, so there's hats on there right now. There's a couple things that I'm tweaking. There's one shirt on there right now. It's the coral shirt, the soft coral. It's a performance shirt, long sleeve, that doesn't have the logo on the. You'll get it with the logo if you order it, but on the website, on the store, it doesn't have the logo on the back. And that'll have the logo on the left pocket. It's gonna have off the hook down the arms, and that's what we're working on right now to get that. What's up, Mike? Thanks for coming in, buddy. I appreciate you. The logo down the long sleeve arm, off the hook outdoors. That's not on there yet. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. Yeah, I worked a lot. It was tough. Yesterday, I think I was down there for 4.5, almost 5 hours, finishing it up with Charlie. So, but he worked with me. He was a great guy. Great company, a great family company. The 3 C's are him, his wife, and his son that do that. So it's real. I wanted to keep it hometown. And I wanted a good quality product, and I wanted to keep it affordable for everybody, because there's a lot of people, you know, that want to make money. I'm really worried about making the money on the things, as long as it's just affordable for you guys to get my brand out there. So how do you get on your store? How do you get on your store? Peeler, Hunting and Stuff shared the link in here. If you scroll up on the comments, you'll see the store. And also, if you go to my description of this video, or my video I did last night, the extendable camera arm, the store is in there. All my descriptions are in there, but the store's also in there. You can go over there and browse. And all you do is click and order what you want, and you can do a store pickup if you live close by, or you can do a shipment, and they ship it right out for me. So it's a great deal. And like I said, I wanted to keep it hometown with everybody. I got this shirt made. I got these hats made. I am working on a couple signature series shirts. Thank you, Glenn. I appreciate that. Thank you, Brian, for doing that. That's my store right there. But I'm working on new hats as well. These hats are here, the logo's in the middle. But I'm also making, getting Richardson's hats that have that stitching right down the middle. And I don't want to put the logo over the stitching, so I'm going to put the logo off to the left on those style hats. So there's going to be 2 different style hats, a couple different colors on there right now. And I just picked the basic colors, like something like this. I got charcoal. If you go over to the store and look, there's about 5 different hats on there. What I do recommend you do, though, is when you go into there, click the 3 lines and go to all products, and you can browse through everything. I have so many products on there that it all doesn't come up on the home screen. It's, I think, 3 or 5 of each. But if you go to all products, you can scroll through everything. I think there's beanies on there for the winter. I know that's, you know, it's over and done with basically around here. But I want, hey, Native, what's up, buddy? But I wanted something for like the hunting and like the cooler seasons as well. We're going to be doing different sales and promotions on there as well. I'm going to be doing that. We're going to be doing seasonal stuff. Like right now, I don't have much camo on there, but when it comes more towards hunting season, I'm going to have camo apparel up there as well. There'll be things on there for like Easter, Christmas, and things like that with Off the Hook. And then I'm working with Charlie right now. We're going to do a signature series. So I'm going to have some t-shirts made up with my logo, and then there's going to be a saying on the back of them. And right now, my 3 sayings, I have about 10 different ones that I want to make, but I think I'm only going to put up 3 at a time or so. One's going to be, don't want to eat you, just want to meet you. That's going to be a series. One's going to be, get the net, and the other one's going to be the famous see ya. So I'm going to start those 3 shirts out, and that'll be up and running soon with that as well. And what we have on there right now is the t-shirts, the cotton t-shirts, and they go all the way up to 5X. We have youth sizes also as well. So go check that out if a kid, you have a kid in the family that wants one or whatever. I got youth sizes on there. It goes all the way up to 5X. So that is a nice option to have because a lot of stores don't have that. They go up to 2X, which is okay, but there's some people that like to eat and have fun. So there's bigger people out there, and I don't want to discriminate. I want everybody to share the love with the Off the Hook apparel. So we got 5. Hey, LB, thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. Yes, hunting stuff. Brian's always on there. He's a good friend of Jason's. But yeah, Brian's a good dude. So check him out as well. Cheesehead Media. And so we got the short sleeve cotton shirts just for everyday wear. And and me, I like the performance shirts because I'm out there fishing and using it and in the sun and get wet and you want dry and you want the sweat wicking and all that stuff, the moisture wicking. So we have short sleeve performance and we have a long sleeve performance. Now the short sleeve performance in the youth, it's only short sleeve for the youth. They don't have the long sleeve performance for the youth. They just have the short sleeve. So that's one thing that they don't have is the long sleeves in the youth for performance. So we have the regular t-shirts that I have on today right here in multiple different colors. I put as many colors as I could on there for you guys so you have a choice to pick from. And then I'll see what's selling and what's not selling or what other people are picking. So that is the t-shirts. Then we have the short sleeve performance. We have the long sleeve performance. We have the long sleeve sun shirts, the UV50 shirts on there with the hood on them with the logo. And that shirt will have the long sleeve performance shirts will have my Off the Hook Outdoors wording down the left sleeve on that. On the long sleeve hoodie and the long sleeve shirt itself is going to have the Off the Hook going down the sleeve as well as the logo on the left pocket and on the back. And then with the hoodie, I dropped the logo down a little bit so when your hoodie's down you can see the logo. So it's not a print error or anything. I just moved it down on the shirt, the back of the shirt. Sort of like if you see the professional fishermen out there, all their logos are lower on their shirts in the back if they have a hood on it. So I moved that logo down so you could see it. Not much fishing person, but Ted always is something I can apply to outdoor hobbies. It always has. Thanks, Brian. I appreciate that. And then last but not least, I got a couple other things. We have the beanies on there. The patch beanies are on there as well. And then we have the hoodies, the fleece hoodies. There's a bunch of them on there, and that has the logo on. That ain't gonna have the logo down the sleeve. It's just gonna have the logo on the left pocket and the back, and that'll be just the hoodies as well. So go over there, check it out. I'm probably gonna have up there. Right now, I think I'm maxed out on the store with all the products. I went overboard basically, but I wanted to have as much stuff on there as I could for you guys. It's a vertical live, LB. This is a vertical live, not a studio live. This is their new thing they have out on YouTube now. It's vertical, so you guys know. And it's just a different format. This gets shared out to the shorts feed and to a live vertical feed as well. So it's a little bit different than your normal live. But yeah, that's the store. I'm really excited about it. I got a couple colors for Thea. He wanted the red. Carly likes the pink, so I made sure they were in there. We got a couple different colors in there that are pretty much they're my favorites. And then I put a lot of just the average, what the people want in public. It's the same as horizontal for me this time. Gotcha. So but yeah, that's what we're doing to see. And I don't know if I even made it a vertical live, so it might be not. I don't know if I could. Let me see something real quick. Don't go anywhere, guys. Let's see. See, yeah, it's locked in the vertical, so we're vertical right now. It is the vertical, sorry. Thanks, Peeler. I appreciate you, buddy. I appreciate that. Try to be. So yeah, and then you know, keep an eye out. It's opening up some doors for me. I'll be doing some giveaways and things like that where I can just say, hey, go to my store, pick out a hat, pick out a shirt, whatever. You know, I can do that now, so that's awesome. And then, hey, Extreme Trout, what's up? Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. So you know, that's a good thing. Yeah, yeah. You can't change it once you start. The recommended is a vertical. That comes up recommended now, but I think this is I think this is the vertical. But I'll see at the end how it was shared out. So at the end of it, I'll see how it's shared out and everything like that. But the vertical feed is more of a personal, up close type deal, as you can tell with the you know, straight up and down. The horizontal is more for like a studio and stuff like that. So thanks, Peeler. I appreciate you. But yeah, so that opens up some doors with like giveaways and things for me as well. Before, when I was doing giveaways, it was hard to give away apparel and clothing because I have to order it from overseas. And I think my camera is a little bit crooked for me messing with this. So let me just move this a little bit. Sorry. Okay, let's see how that is. That looks better. Outdoors in Maryland, what's up? Thank you for coming in, man. I appreciate you. And I messed it up again. I guess that looks all right. So we're going to keep it like that. But yeah, so that gives me some opportunities to, you know, do more giveaways and easier. Yeah, I just tell you to go to the store and order what you want, basically. Give you a store limit. I'm not going to have unlimited, but there'll be a, you know, price limit on whatever, or go pick out a shirt or go pick out a hat or beanie or sweatshirt or something like that. So that's pretty awesome. I'm really excited about that. To get out there, I will put an order in for myself to be wearing stuff for fishing here coming up here in May. I'm going to start my fishing content in May. And that's one thing that I wanted to talk about real quick here. So we talked about the store. We got a camera arm. I wanted to talk about my bait. I'm going to be making, I'm making the rattling stick bait. And I call it the rattler. It's like a rattlesnake. So you can hear it. I don't know if you could hear it rattling. But I got two. And I shot a clear stick bait for you guys so you can see the rattles in there. Right here, you can see the rattles, and then I did a set right there, because in the middle, when I rigged this wacky style, you can hear it rattling. So you can get in contact with me, Peeler, if you go into my description of my videos. Believe me, I spend a lot of time on my descriptions in each video, so you guys can get a hold of me and get all the information needed from me. So just go to one of my videos and just scroll down and browse my description, and you'll find my email and things like that. Also, my bait making, my website is on there as well. I got my RUKU information on there. All my partners and affiliates are on there. And I also have a Amazon affiliate links that are linked in there too. If you wanted to go over to Amazon and buy anything, use my link. That also helps the channel. So, but yeah, this is a clear stick bait, 5-inch stick. This is one of my pig sticks, but I did put the rattles and I shot it in clear for you guys so you could see the rattle right there. You could hear. You can hear the rattle. So that's going to be the rattler. That's my new bait coming out. I'm going to be doing a video on that really soon. That's probably going to be one of my next videos. I do have a video coming out of the Airsoft and Gel Soft Theo's 11th birthday. So that's going to be coming out really soon. Probably Wednesday. Just for all you guys to know, if you don't know already, that I upload I do a premiere every Wednesday at 7 p.m. on my channel. So if you guys are into it, yeah, that's my 5-inch stick bait. I just shot it in clear just so you can see the rattles in it on here. You know what I mean? But I think that's another. I fish wacky style a lot, and I use the O-ring. I don't put the hook through the bait because it rips the bait. And I started off with a lot of Senkos, you know, Yama Senkos, and you know, their salt content is so much. You put that. It's going to be coming up soon. Whenever I can shoot the bait making video, I will be at 20 commercials later. I'm finally. See that? You must really like my channel there, Matt, to be in here after all them commercials. And maybe that's the thing with verticals. They're putting out all kinds of ads on it too. I don't know. I apologize for that though. But yeah, so that's the new Rattler stick bait, 5-inch stick bait that has the rattles in it. And you can order them. They're not on my website yet, but if anybody's interested in ordering a pack of these, they're like 10 bucks for 12. And that's because the rattles, I think the normal stick baits are 8 bucks, but I had to add for the rattles in here. So that'll be on my website soon. Make sure you guys go over to the website. How can I get in contact with you, bro? You can email me. peeler, you can just email me. Go to my email. It's tedpolanowskijr@gmail.com, and you can email me that way. So that's how you can get a hold of me. Also, like I said, these come in all custom colors. I could do just about any color you want. So if you have a color that you don't want public and you just want to share with me and you want me to do it, I do that. I won't share it on Instagram or anything. When I do make baits, I'm usually posting them on Instagram and Facebook and things like that. If you guys haven't noticed, I've been putting up my videos on Facebook as well. I am over there on that Facebook side. Doing things over there as well. So if you're not always on YouTube and you're on Facebook, go over and check me out over there on Facebook. My page is Off the Hook Outdoors. I also have a personal page that I share some things too, but I don't keep as much of my outdoor stuff on my personal. I only made a Facebook page up because of the YouTube and things like that to get the stuff out. Thank you, I appreciate that, Brian. But yeah, go over to Facebook, and I'll also go over there. I'll be doing some lives and things as well, and giveaways over there as well. Hey, Modog, what's up, brother? Thank you for coming in, man. Appreciate you. But yeah, so this is the Rattler, and it's the rattling stick bait. And for you guys that just came in, you can see the rattle. I shot that with put the rattle in there. I don't know how well. Let me back up. The rattle is right there, and I also have a rattle over here. And what I did was I had to play with this a little bit to get it to float correctly. So I have a mark on my molds where I'm going to insert the rattles. You can put the rattle, in the middle, or there's a thin end of a stick bait and there's a thick end, and I wanted to even it out on both ends so it floats with the wacky style, because that's how I fish it a lot. And when you're pulling it, it'll rattle. You could hear the rattle there. So that's where that's where I wanted to place the rattles. I'm sorry for that, but yeah, the O-ring will go in the middle, and then that just gives it a little bit more sound. So I'm going to try that out this year and do that. So, but the bait making video will be coming out really soon. This Wednesday, I believe, is going to be my son's 11th birthday video, and we're down at the battlegrounds. And I videoed all the kids playing the airsoft. It ain't really airsoft. It's called gel soft. It's a step down from airsoft, because airsoft hurts when you get hit with it. But we had fun down there. I shot Carly in the face with a Nerf ball. She shot me in the face. My son got shot and was shooting me in the face with the Nerf guns. But we have eye protection. It was just a fun time. He had a great time with his birthday with all his friends and stuff. So that video is coming out really soon as well. Wednesday at 7 p.m. will be out. And then my bait making video on the Rattler will be coming out after that soon. So yeah, so that's what I wanted to show you guys there. Just give you what's coming up on my channel. Like March, April is going to be a lot of bait making. I'm going to be starting to get into my bait making videos again like last year, because I started fishing in May. So, but yeah, go over to the store, check out the new hats, the shirts. I got the performance shirts on there and everything, beanies, and I will be putting on the signature series. Will be the I don't want to eat you, I just want to meet you shirt, the get the net shirt, and the see you shirt for now. And then I got about 10 other signature shirts that I'm going to be putting on there for you guys. And then the hats, this is the hat that's in the logo's in the middle. And then my other style is going to be the Richardson 112s, I believe, and they're going to have the logo on the left side because they have the stitching down the middle. So that's all coming out. That's all on my store. Go over to my store, just browse, buy some stuff. It all goes back into the channel. It helps us out. I was really excited to make that. Like I said, the overseas thing was just getting old for me. I mean, I started that 3 or 4 years ago, and it's just it can be a pain in the butt taking orders and getting them, and then you get the wrong order and things like that. So I like the shirts, don't get me wrong. They were nice shirts. They were dye sublimated and everything, but it just was so hard to get, a complete correct order at times. And you can't get them back. Hope Mother Nature got your crap together soon. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's, our weather here today is a little chilly. So that being said, we're going to go into, so another thing coming out on it is the new Sunblessa headlamp. Sunblessa sent me this. So I'm going to be doing a new, and you can see it's yellow in here. And I have every one of these Sunblessas. I have the 1, the 2, and this is the 3. I haven't used it yet. I haven't really even taken it out of the box, but it's got the charging cord, the USB charging cord. It's got an extra headlamp clip. And if you notice it, it's not black this year. It's yellow. It's got the head strap on it. Now, I use my Sunblessa, and I think my dad has one. I use my Sun Blesser for hunting. I charge it one time and it lasts a long time. Like I don't think I've charged my Sun Blesser during hunting season. Maybe once, but this is really cool. It's locked right now. I'll be doing a video on it. Let me see. So there's the, I don't want to blind everybody. And then there's a red light, but there's no green light. And the green is my favorite. In the first series of the Sun Blesser, they have the green, red, and the white light. But they got away from the green light, which I'm like not really happy about, because the green light I use a lot for hunting. And the deer can't see the red or green. But the red, when you're in the woods, if you've noticed, red sometimes can be hard. You don't get that depth perception in the red as you do with the green. So my preferred color when I'm going into the woods in the morning is green. I don't like to use a very good, holds charge a long time. Yeah, yours is good. But that's going to be coming up, a review on that Sun Blesser, the new one. And like I said, it only has the red light. I don't know why they switched to green. If Sun Blesser's listening to me, then put the green back on there. Keep them both, the red and green. But the red, in a pinch, yeah, I use it. But I like the green to walk into the woods. Eric Taney, thank you for coming in. What did it say? If you delete. Thank you, HNS. I don't know what that was all about. I didn't even see it. But thank you for whacking them. Whack them. If they come in, whack them. So that is the Sun Blesser. And that's about, and I'm giving you all the prices off of Instagram or off of Amazon. And that's around like 27 bucks to 30 bucks, I think it is. I'll have that in my Amazon links, but you can go over to Amazon and check it out. I don't know, share code wise, if they're going to give me a share code for that for you guys. And I always ask when I'm doing product reviews for share codes for you guys so you can get money off of them. That's my first thing I ask them. What's the deal with the followers? You know, can I help them out as well? So I'm always doing that with you guys. And then if you haven't seen my product review videos, go over and check them out. But I added a new scoring system to it. It's the off the hook scoring system. And it's from 0 to 30, and I score the products based on 5 different categories. So check that out, but that's what I'll be doing this for. The next thing that I have, and that's awesome, and I'm working with them this year, is Placino. Placino sent me this reel, and I wanted a reel for my crappie rod that I won off of Northeast Slab Hunter. And he gave me a really nice ACC rod. I mean, it's really nice. Yeah, the bright is the white light, yes. And so this is the Placino PL2000. Really a nice smooth reel. I'm going to put this on my crappie rod for up at the lake when I'm fishing with the kids and stuff. I don't do much crappie fishing and things, but I'm going to start pan fishing and stuff more. I have baits now that I make for pan fishing and stuff just to try to, you know, get out there to the public who wants that. I was told, you know, hey, you should sell panfish baits and crappie baits. So I went out, bought a few molds for the panfish and crappie. And this is a really, really nice smooth reel. And what I'm going to end up doing, though, is I'm going trout fishing. We do a weekend up at Seven Springs here in PA. And I'm going to be doing some trout fishing with the kids and everything up there like I do every year. I'll probably be running some lives and things as well. But I'm going to put this on my one of my trout rods. And I'm going to use it. And I'm going to do the review when I'm up there on this reel. Because if it's good for trout, it'll be good for crappie. Hey, KC, what's up, brother? Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. Another great channel. Go over and check out KC Fish Page. Great supporter of the channel. I've known him for a long time. So definitely go over and check him out over there. If you guys haven't hit that like button, please do so. But yeah, that's the Placino. It's a 9-bearing reel. So stay tuned for that product review coming out as well. I got a lot of stuff coming up, guys. So, I mean, just stick with me. And I enjoy doing the stuff for you guys. So that's the Placino PL2000 that I'll be doing a review on very soon. And I'm working with Placino this year, so I'm really excited about that as well. The extendable worm we did the stick bait. The next product is, and you all know I'm on Ulatech's pro staff team, their field staff and pro staff, and this is the juice bank. If anybody has an issue with their GoPros dying, their batteries dying on them, go over to my link, and my Ulatech link. You can use Off the Hook Outdoors or Off the Hook, and you can save more on the products at Ulatech. But this right here, guys, is the deal. if you don't want to change batteries out and have a pocket full of batteries or a bag full of batteries, get yourself a juice bank from Yuletech. This is it right here, guys. It's got the GoPro adapter on it already. It's got the mount on the top to slide into. This is custom made for a GoPro. And take this with you, and you never, ever have to worry about your batteries. Put one battery in, you plug, there's a USB, you charge it with this. You also can, it comes with, and this is really neat, Yuletech does this, it's got these bunch of different USB-C, USB, all, a lightning adapter all on one with the USB. You plug this in here. It's completely waterproof with this screw on. And they also send you the putty for it. And here is the putty. This is the silicone putty right here that you can put, when you plug this USB into here, this is your power bank. When you plug that in here, you put this putty around it and it's completely waterproof. So, and then you can put this on your GoPro as well. And they sell this over on Yuletech as well. So go over and check it out. If anybody's interested in making their connections 100% waterproof, get this stuff. It's great. But yeah, then all you do is turn it on. See if it's even lit up. Let me see how I do. There we go. So you press it. It's got four. It's fully charged. I always have it fully charged to let it whenever I need it. But when you're out in the water or something like that, this is nice. I used to mount this to my boat, the window on my boat, and put the GoPro up top. But now I have the Yuletech Power Stick. I don't need this. But when you're walking in the woods, if you want to use a chest mount or something like that, you can also, it's small enough. It's smaller than your cell phone. I mean, here's the Sun Blessed box. I mean, you can see it's very small. Here's my cell phone cover, and it's smaller than a cell phone cover. So that's really cool to have that. Yeah, these are an awesome product. So go over, check this out if you're interested in not having to change batteries on your GoPro. Definitely get yourself a juice bank and use my links. It helps the channel a lot and helps me with Yuletech immensely. Now, that comes in the package with, it's got an arm. It's got the curved arm that you can put for your chest mount. It has a tripod mount as well. It has the clicky, the one that clicks on the top of the Yuletech. Let me see, I'll show you guys. It clicks in like this on the top. If I can get it in there. It clicks right in there, and then you can put your GoPro right on top of it. So you guys can see that, and then you just hit the button on the side and pull that out. And that's your mount for that. So it comes with that. It comes with a strap mount also as well. And it comes with multiple, which I like, these really long mounts. They're away from your GoPro. You don't have to worry about getting your fingers under the GoPro and tightening it like this. These have the big wings on it. They're long enough where you're outside the GoPro and you can tighten it. So that's a great feature to have. It's got a 3M sticky pad to mount if you want to strap it, or if you want to mount this to the strap mount and stick it somewhere on a windshield or something like that. So it comes with a bunch of stuff. These tether right here, this 3-prong thing, is an awesome thing. And it's like a flat wire where it doesn't bend and break on you. So that's awesome. That comes with everything you buy with Yuletech. Even my power stick came with a few of those. So that's a really good product. But yeah, go over to Yuletech on my links and check them out. You will not be disappointed with their products at all. So make sure you're over there and you check that out. Okay, we're back. All right, yeah, that phone stopped everything for a second. I don't know why. So that is the juice bank from Yuletech. And then the next thing, what I'm doing with the product review and setting up, is my new GoPro 12. I have the 10. I was going to get the 11, but I've decided to go with the 12. So I have the GoPro 12. It comes with a bunch of stuff in here. I'm going to just show you. It has a floating, like pod, I don't even know what you want to call it. You can put, I think you can put stuff in here or not. Maybe not. You can't do that. But it's like a selfie stick. It comes with that. It comes with all the connectors. You know, all the GoPro connections, like things like this. The actual GoPro connections. Comes with 2 batteries, and the batteries that come with it, guys, are the Enduro batteries. So it comes with the Enduro batteries, not the regular batteries. So that's cool. But like I said, I use the Ulitech juice banks a lot, but I have the power stick as well where I don't need the battery. I just hook it to my boat power and we're good. So that is that right there. And as you can see, I didn't even open this up yet because I'm saving it to, I'm going to show you guys how to set up the GoPro 12 and get it started, because you have to download. I'm still in the camera. It's still wrapped up, but you have to download everything to get it started. So that's where we're at with the GoPro 12. So there's a lot of nice features on this 12 as well. So I'm going to definitely, it comes with the head strap as well in the box. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool if I can get it back in there. But yeah, so I'll be doing the setup, how to set up your GoPro. So I'll be downloading things like that with the GoPro. Then I'm also going to show you guys how to live stream with your GoPro 12 and your iPhone 15 Pro Max. So that's going to be a video coming out really soon with that as well. So, but that's everything that's coming up. And I wanted to really get that out there, my store out there to you guys, so you guys can go over there and check it out. So I appreciate that. So is my audio and everything okay right now still? Everything's good on here? Does anybody have any questions on anything? Anything on the GoPro, juice bank, Placino reel, the Sun Blessa headlamp, the extendable arm, anything but the baits. If anybody is in here, Matt, if you're in here, I'm good. Okay. I like to have a GoPro, but don't think I hardly ever use it. Yeah, I use them all the time. So, I mean, the GoPro's not to film your whole video. It's just for shots of your video. It ain't really, a lot of people use the GoPro as their main camera, and then they get mad when it overheats because they ran it for 45 minutes. But a GoPro is an action camera. A GoPro is used to catch parts of your video. You're supposed to have a main camera, you know, and that's just, in the camera world, is that's what it is. You have a main video camera for your channel, but then you have all the little GoPros and things like that for other different shots and things like that. You're not, you know, a GoPro is not made to be your main camera. The GoPro is made for action shots and B-roll and things like that, where you should use another camera for your actual hunting video or fishing video. But a lot of people do it. I'm not saying it's wrong. A lot of people do it. But, you know, the GoPro is not meant to be a main camera. It ain't meant to run for long periods of time as well. So that's why people that have it on their head in the sun and they're having it on looping mode and they say, oh, it overheated. Well, it ran for an hour in the sun, and it's not made to run for long periods of time. It's only made to run for those short bursts of footage. So if you use it like it should, you shouldn't have any overheating problems. Now, yeah, in the sun, if it's sitting there, it gets hot. Ulitech is trying to, you know, try to help you with that. Ulitech has a sunshade for a GoPro that fits over the GoPro. So go over to Ulitech, browse their products, use my link, use my off-the-hook code. You can save money on it, and you can get a sunshade for your GoPro. And I believe they fit the 10, 11, and 12 is the sunshades that they sell. The only thing that about the sunshade I want to let you know is the front screen sunshade, they have like the rudders in there, like the lines. So I'm not sure exactly if you guys would like that or not with them rudders in the middle for the front screen. But you can still see yourself through it. It's just got the rudders on it. It's a little different look than people are used to. Some people like the screen to see everything, but that has a little bit of a rudder in it. And that keeps the sun off of the screen as well. So, but yeah, check it out. Check out all my links in there. I appreciate it. Like I said, it helps the channel. And, you know, I try to upgrade my channel every chance I get, and that's why I get these products, you know, to make you enjoy it. Is the 12 the only one you can live? No, I did a video on the 10 as well. You can live stream from the 10, 11, and 12 as far as I know. I don't max out the camera, film at 30, not 60, film at 4K, not 5.3. Yeah, also don't max out the camera film at 30, not 60. Film at 4K, not 5.3. Yeah, I mean, YouTube only will upload 4K. And I thought when I was running it, Brian, that, you know, 5.3 would be better for my slow motion. But it doesn't work that way. It's the frames per second that matter. And when I started doing that, the slow motion, I was like, oh, I'm going to record in 5K, 5.3K, and then my slow motion will look better. And it was a good idea, but it didn't help any. It's just the same in either way. But yeah, you're using more of your I don't even know what you want to call it, is running in your GoPro a lot. Another thing is too, you can stop that by not using both of your screens. You can't put the front screen on only though, and I wish you could do that. I wish you could shut off the back screen because you're not using it when you're facing yourself. When you're videoing other things, you don't need the front screen on, so you can take off the front screen. And if you're okay with videoing like that, like if you set it up on, like I would set it up on my boat, and I would see where it's videoing, and then I would shut the front screen off and just use the back screen, and that helps with the overheating and stuff as well. And what I wanted to say is the processor inside the GoPro is not running all the time. Like looping, it's always running, things like that. And there's a lot of things in there, and there's a lot of videos out there. I haven't done that because I'm not really that technically advanced to get into all the technical stuff. Brian or Jason would probably be more of somebody to ask about that. But there's a lot of adjustments in settings that you can do that will actually help your processor not run as much in there. Like even the hindsight, if you shut the hindsight off, that helps as well too, because that's just another thing that's running for you. But I use hindsight because I like to catch that. If I'm out there and I catch a fish and the hook set and everything, I want that hindsight there, and I have it set for 30 seconds so I get as much footage before I video that I can, and then I'll go in and edit it out of the video or put it in or whatever I need to do with that. And I see American Angler said he uses a 4 and an 8. I actually have a GoPro Hero 2. It's 1080. I still have it. It's the big bulky waterproof camera. It's a little gray one this big, and then you put it inside of a big plastic camera case, and I use that as well. One of my videos, I actually shot it in 1080, and it's one of my best videos that I have out. It's how to live stream with your GoPro in your iPhone, and I shot that video with my GoPro 2, and that was one of my. It's like 18,000 18,000 views or something, and it's still climbing to this day. And I shot that with my GoPro 2. Over, showing my GoPro 10 off with my GoPro 2, and that video is still doing well. So it's just a matter, it ain't really a matter about the camera. If you can get good footage on it, 1080 is fine as well. I mean, a lot of the thing that bugs me with the cameras, like the 1080s and the 720s or whatever, is when you do a live stream, when you're on StreamYard and they degrade it for you, and then when you go and try to cut a clip out of it. Says secondary cameras, and that's fine. That's a great use for those cameras. Definitely, Alvin. It's definitely a great use for the cameras. But the live streams are shot in a lower, 720. I think it's not 1080. It's a lower grade unless you pay for the HD, and then you try to make a short out of a live, and it's all blurry, and you look like you're floating in the air, and you got a big glow around you. And I can't stand that. I wish they would fix that. StreamYard would put it at least in 1080 and, don't degrade it for you. But you have to get the package, the upgrade package to have the 1080, I believe. They don't do 4K right now. So that's something that I wish they would fix for the shorts and the clips if you clip them off of a live. What's up, Native? What's up, Sean? How you doing? If you want those baits or whatever, Sean, I know you wanted some paddle tails or something. Email me what you want or whatever, and then I'll give you a price or whatever on them, and we can do that if you want. I know he wanted something for his dad, who passed recently. So condolences to you, Native. I hope everything is well. So, but yeah, so that's basically it. If anybody has anything they want to talk about, please bring it up in the chat here. Is the 12 the only one you can? No, and like I said, it's not the only one you can stream from. I stream from my 10. The only thing with it's streaming with them, I like the quality and everything of the stream, but you better have a good internet connection for the GoPro. And I don't know why the GoPro don't fix that. But I did a lot of them in my house, like here, sitting here with the GoPro. And it's fine when you have a great internet connection, but I would never use it for live streaming out on a boat. I thought I could use it for that, and I also thought I could even do it for my secondary cameras in my bait lab. But when I go down in a bait lab, I have internet issues anyway, and we have extenders in here. We just got the new Xfinity 10,000 internet or whatever it is, the best internet we can get here. And still I go to my bait lab at times and I still have a bad connection. So I don't recommend, if you don't know your internet connection well, and I wouldn't go live from a GoPro from my boat at all. I wouldn't do that. So I don't recommend doing it. If you have a great connection, sure. I've tried it. Me and Jason have tried many different options with it. I've used hotspots and all this stuff, and it would always end up freezing up. And one thing to let you guys know when you're live streaming with your phone and your GoPro is there is a significant delay. If you can deal with it, and I got used to it and I dealt with it when I was live streaming with my GoPro from the house. But you're watching your phone and you're watching your camera and you're watching your live on your phone or computer, and you say something and then you look on there and you didn't say it yet, and then all of a sudden it comes up. It sort of throws you off a little bit during your lives. So you got to get used to that. And I'm sure Brian knows that what I'm talking about is that delay. When you say something, if you have the sound on, obviously there's an echo. You have to put your sound down. But I've done it with the sound on, and you say something, and like I'm talking like 10, 15, maybe 20 seconds later, you hear yourself say it, but you're trying to do the live, and it really puts you in a little bit of a bind with that if you're not used to that. So just make sure you're aware of that if you're going to go live. But I recommend you do a couple test lives with it and see how you like it. I like it with quality and things like that. I think it's great. It's easy to set up on the GoPro. I just wish GoPro would get that internet connection corrected for sure. So, but yeah, every Wednesday, 7 p.m., I premiere a video. I'd like to have more to premiere a couple a month instead of like I do 4 a month. I'd like to do 8, but it's just so hard with time and all that. You know how it is. But every once in a while, I will sneak a video in if I got a lot of content that I'm out. Usually around hunting season and bait making season. Now, fishing season will be a little different because I'll probably have a lot of fishing footage, and then I'll be doing bait making as well. So I'll probably sneak a couple in, and I'm probably going to pick Sunday night at 6 or 7 o'clock to premiere. If I do another premiere during the week, it's going to be Sunday at 6 or 7 p.m. that night because I know Jason goes live at 8 o'clock, and I don't want to interfere with Jason with his live, so I'll probably do a 6 or 7 o'clock live. 1080 works better on a GoPro for live than 4K. Yeah, okay, I get that. Now, why is that, Brian? Why do you like the 1080 better than the 4K on a live? Just curious, because like I said, I'm not really technically into that. I do a lot of research on things and figure out things, but all the little, like all that kind of stuff with the pixel, less data. Okay, so less data on it, so it's clearer, or how is it better with the less data? I'm interested to hear that for sure. But I've always shot in 4K, but I do have the 1080, and the 1080 is fine. The only thing that I see is the StreamYard when it degrades it to 720 or whatever it is, if you don't have the upgraded version. And then you go back and you look at your live and you go nuts sometimes with that because now your camera and stuff makes a difference, I'm sure, too. But you're using your phone and stuff for the lives on StreamYard, it can get pretty nasty on you, especially when people are doing lives and that 1080 and then it gets degraded lower than that. You know what I mean? It's tough to watch sometimes. So just keep an eye out for that. Less data. Okay, I see. But yeah, does anybody else have any issues or questions or anything? But yeah, go over, check it out. Check out my store. I'm really excited about that. We got some good quality products on there, and I kept it as low as possible for you guys, so you know it's affordable and it gets out there. And the quality of everything is really awesome, so I'm really happy. I couldn't ask for a better product. So really, really happy about that. And then Alvin, go check out the American Angler Outdoors Network on RUKU. I have the link in my description. I'm sort of like on the RUKU TV now. The American Outdoor, we use Wave and it streams in 1080. Okay, you use Wave. Okay. Yeah, I use StreamYard. I've never even tried to use the Wave. I could look into that though for sure. Or I'd be interested to go on a live with that and see how it is for sure with the American Anglers. But yeah, I'm excited. Excuse me. I'm excited about that as well. I can't wait to start working with the guys over at American Anglers and getting into some topic-based lives and things like that, and just, you know, talking to the other members and stuff over there. So I'm really, really excited about getting something going with them as well. And like I always do, guys, you know, I do live fishing videos and things like that. So I'll be going live from the lake up at my lake in Edinburgh, PA. I'll be doing a lot of lives, probably catching some smallmouth, largemouth. I'm gonna do some musky fishing this year too, a lot more than I did last year. I went musky fishing, I think, once or twice up there. And my buddy, I remember Bobby, and it's Fish with Kish. He's on Instagram if anybody. He's a great fly fishing guide, and he's into musky fishing. I remember when he was a kid, he was my best friend's son. I'm free all day. Okay, and I started taking him out when he was younger, and man, he had it. I could tell he had the fire, man, to fish and stuff, and he ended up becoming a guide for trout. Great guide. Anybody's interested in hooking up with a guide for trout fishing in PA, get a hold of me, and I'll hook you up with Bob with Fish with Kish. He's a great guide. He does guiding. I think he's almost done with it now, and then he'll get into his musky fishing. He don't guide for musky fishing, but he guides for trout, and that's a guy you want to definitely hook up with if you're interested in trophy trout fishing. Definitely. So Yellow Creek Trout Club, is he's a member of, and he does a lot of his guiding up there, and they have some monsters up there. So if you want to catch monster trout, trophy trout, get a hold of me, and I'll get you in contact with Bobby, and he'll get you on fish, and you'll have a great day for sure. So, but yeah, we doing that. I didn't go fishing with him this year. I wanted to get up there, but he was booked just about all year, which tells you, you know, how good he is. And I didn't get a chance to go up there and fish with him this year. I wanted to. And it still may happen. We got April still, but we'll see how that works out. But yeah, I'll be getting into my trout fishing here. It's up at, excuse me. It's up at the Seven Springs Resort in PA. Ted is the best fisherman next to me. Yes, you are. Hey, Native, you didn't say that the other day in your live. You told me that somebody else was the best fisherman, so I don't believe you. No, but I just try to, like I said, I try to get out there and get some entertainment for you guys going with the fishing. It don't always happen that way, but some of my videos, you might see 20 fish caught. Some of them you might see one. Some of them you might not see any, but I'm bringing it to you the way it is. You know, it ain't all about, you know, a lot of people, and that's fine. You want to just put your catches on there and not make a video, that's fine. That's your choice. But I like to go in depth of why I'm not catching them, what's going on, weather, lake conditions. I try to get all that in there for you guys to see why we're not catching them. Sometimes, you know, I enjoy the comments because I'm learning every day from you guys as well. It ain't like I know everything about fishing and hunting. I put this out here and I expect to get feedback from you guys, and I learn from you guys as well. So, and it helps me in my fishing and hunting. So that's why I do it, is, you know, we all get to talking about something. You throw an idea my way, I throw an idea your way. You might pick up something from a video that you haven't done and it helps you. I pick up stuff from you guys in these lives and videos that help me. And that's the whole idea of the YouTube thing, is to, you know, have great relationships with people and learn off of each other. And that's what I base my videos off of. If I'm not catching anything, I'm going to at least try to teach you something or put some information out there that you might not know, and learn from it. And maybe you can say, hey, you do this, and it might help me later when I have that kind of day. I may use your tactics or your tips and catch fish with it. So that's the whole reason behind that. And I bring it to you straight as it is. I don't, you know, yep, last week I said you were the best. I think I said RUKU this week. I can't remember. See that? You just keep up making up stuff there, Sean. So, but I'm glad you're doing well, buddy. I appreciate you being a great supporter of the channel and everything. So go over and check out Native Wildman if anybody has. He catches a lot of catfish and stuff. He likes to eat them and I think catch them, and he catches some big catfish over there. I'm not a real catfish fisherman. I'd like to get into it a little bit because up at the lake, we can go night fishing for catfish up there, and I think they have the yellow bullheads up there a lot of. I know they have big carp in there because my buddy Bobby, as you I just talked about, Bob Kish, he grew up on that lake as well, and he caught some monster carp. And there's a technique with carp fishing. It was like so technical. I was like, yeah, just throw something on a hook and throw it out there. But he got really into the carp fishing. He was catching monsters up there, and I really haven't seen big catfish taken from there, and I guess they are in there. But I wouldn't mind doing some catfishing. and learning. I mean, I used to go down to the river here and I'd take bacon, a pack of bacon. I'd steal a pack of my mom's bacon. I'd go down with a sinker and a couple of number 6 hooks, and I'd go throw it down by the Gateway Clipper down here off of the railroad wall, and would catch channel cats all day like that. And now I see the people are using, they're like, don't use bacon, it's too expensive. And they use all kinds of other stuff now. And there's all kinds of different contraptions and attractants and things like that that people use. But I'd like to get into that, like have another section in my channel to do that. But I'm not a cat fisherman by far. I wouldn't say I'm a cat fisherman, because I got a lot to learn in that area for sure. So. You debarb all the catfish hooks? Okay. Okay. And some people do that. We do that with our trout hooks. We go barbless on our trout. That way you catch them, they're in the net. You could just, basically the hook falls off of the trout and do that. Oh, another thing that I wanted to also let you guys know, that I'm going to do a video this year. And it bugs me, and that's why I'm doing the video. It's how to handle your fish when you catch them. I see a lot of people holding their bass out, and they're holding it horizontal like this with their mouth, and it drives me nuts. And then they take the fish and fire them in the air and throw them in the water, and I can't stand that. Bass are resilient. I understand you catch a bass and you drop them in the water. That's all good. But the people that are throwing bass, like they're on shore and they're whipping them 10 yards out in the water, and they're flipping and falling in the water. Or like I said, they're taking pictures with, they're holding a lip and they're holding a bass out like this. Instead of cradling them or holding them straight up to get a selfie. A lot of people are holding them on an angle, selfie picture. I recommend you hold them straight up. I'm doing a video on that this year. How to release and revive a fish, especially muskie. A lot of people grab them by the tail and they're pushing them forward and backward. Well, when you're pulling them backwards, you're suffocating the fish, so that doesn't help the fish. So, you know, you want to keep them going forward. You don't want to pull them back and forth. Sideways is okay, but not front and back. Don't do that. If it's ready to go, you can push them forward to get them going and give them a jump start. Yeah, you can get them out easier. But yeah, so I'm going to do a video this year, probably bass, and if I get lucky enough to catch a few muskie this year, I'm probably going to relate that to the muskie as well. If you recall, I did a video a few years ago with Geo Outdoors, and he came up to my lake and I took him out fishing, and we were bass fishing, and I actually caught a 32-inch muskie on a spinnerbait. I had braid on, so that was a good thing. I landed the fish. It did all kinds of aerial acrobatics. You can see some of my shorts and video of that fish jumping in. I got him in the boat, and it was a fight because I had bass gear and I had to fight this fish. When he came to the boat, he was exhausted. And don't take it from me, but you can ask Geo. I revived that fish for a good 30, 35 minutes before he swam away at the boat. And I stopped fishing completely. Geo was fishing off the back of the boat, but I was in front of the boat for a good 35 minutes reviving that fish. And it ended up swimming away. And that's one thing that I take pride on, is not losing fish when I catch them. I get them back in. We take our pictures and things like that, what we need to do for social media and stuff. There's times where I've actually threw them in my live well with the serum, you know, the Revive serum, to get them in there and get them going a little bit and try to take the stress off them before I leave them go. I do that a lot as well. If they're not doing real well when you catch them, I mean, every fish is different. Some of them come in, they're green. What I call green is, I mean, they're flipping around everywhere and they swim right off. But some of them are like on the brink of, you know, exhaustion. So you got to get them, you got to make sure they're revived before you let them go, because a lot of times people think they let them go, they see them swim off, and they're fine. And then later they're fishing, and they look and they see a fish floating behind the boat. Well, that's the fish they let go because they didn't revive them correctly. So I'm going to stress that in the video this year for sure. So. All right, guys, well, I guess I'm going to end it. I got all the products that I wanted to get in. I got all the information out to you guys that I wanted to get out. And like I say, you know, always come over to the channel, browse around. We have something. I'm not just strictly a fish and hunting channel. I was thinking about doing that, but I love fishing with my kids and doing family videos and vacations and things. So I'm, you know, people are always suggesting, hey, I should do 2 channels. I should do a shorts channel. I should do a long form. I like my long form. I like to add my family into that. So I'm always going to keep it that way. It doesn't matter if I get 1,000 views on a video or 20 views on a video. I like to put it out there the way I like to do things. So You know, I appreciate each and every one of you guys' support. If you haven't hit the like button, please do so. But like I said, I do this for you guys. I wouldn't be doing it without you guys. I appreciate all your feedback. I appreciate all your comments. Check out the community tab. I'm always posting on the community tab. I'm doing polls on there. Watch out this year for our watch and wins. If you see the eyes and you see me mention the watch and win, what that does is in the video, when you watch the video, if my logo pops up somewhere in the video, and it's not going to be like at the beginning with my logo or the end, it's going to be during the video. I pop a logo up somewhere and I hide it in there, like I call it an egg. I hide it in there. You comment on the video where that came up at, with you know, the time frame that it came up on, and you know, you pick that time frame, the timestamp, and then I enter you into a contest, and you get, you know, a pack of my baits, or you might get a fishing reel. Now you may get a shirt or a hat or something like that, and that's called a watch and win. And you'll see that on the thumbnail. You'll see the two eyes, and it'll say watch and win. When you see that, make sure you're watching the video and checking out where that logo pops up in there. I try to do that for just to have some fun on the channel as well. I do live giveaways as well. Usually during my bait making, I'll do, you know, some live bait making videos, and then during that live, I'll say, hey, I'm going to give a pack of baits away. So make sure you're into my lives, following me with doing that. I do giveaways on my community tab as well. I have questions on there that I say, you know, hey, answer a question. When, unfortunately, you can't have one winner in there, but you have to enter them into something. So I'll do a spin wheel or something, a live spin wheel with all the names that got it correctly, and you win something. And now, since I have my store, I'll be able to add merch into there for prizes and things. And then, you know, during the year, I also do like the thank you giveaways, and that's just like trying to give back to the community for all your support and things like that. So keep an eye on that, guys. There's a lot of things coming up on the channel, a lot of exciting things, you know, and like I said, I couldn't do this without you guys. So I appreciate each and every one of you. And I'm going to end this live on that note. And like I always say, take a kid fishing or hunting. We want to preserve our sport and pass it on to future generations, and we will see you.